Happy to have you aboard here for the Really Big Barbecue Show.
Boing. We cook because we have to, and we grill because we want to.
Hit me!
Fine, how's it going?
You have a great show. I'm a big fan.
Boing.
So what seems to be the problem here? This man looks like he's dead, and he's in the crackle.
Charbono! It's all about the charbono, dude!
Succulent fish. What?
He ate 54 wieners.
Oh, listen, Lavernius, shut your face.
I'm shaking like a dog shit peach seed.
We have top men working on it right now. Top men.
And just like that, we are into the second hour. It is the Barbecue Central Show, where we talk about the most important barbecue and grilling items of the day. Still to come on this show this evening, Sam the Cooking Guy in about 8 minutes from now. And then 35 past the second hour, we have a special guest that I will not tell you about. If you have missed the first hour of this show, which actually ran long, we had a little technical issue with Malcolm Reed and his normal microphone not picking up for whatever reason. We'll get that worked out before May. We did get a good 10 minutes in with him. And then, of course, we had Len and Jeff from the Baseball and Barbecue Podcast rolling into the second hour. If you missed all of that, don't worry. We are recording right now, and you will get the first hour tomorrow. It will release into the podcast feed 1 a.m., nice and early next morning. And then Thursday's show will appear, the second hour of the show will appear on the podcast feed Thursday. And we'll talk about Friday here in just a moment. We say good evening to those of you watching tonight through one of our streaming platforms, video streaming platforms. You can go to facebook.com/BBQ Central Show, or you can watch on YouTube, which is youtube.com/@BBQ Central Show, where we have a new Would You Rather YouTube poll question of the week. And we're asking everybody, including all guests, would you rather see one of your parents having an affair or see your spouse having an affair? And currently 85% of you are saying you would rather see your spouse have an affair. So eating back ever so slightly, but I would be shocked and amazed if by the end of the show we are even at 60-40, let alone 50-50, because I don't think that's happening on this question. And I'm aligning with the current 85% of you that are saying you would rather see one of your parents having an affair versus your spouse having an affair. Unless you're Len Aberman, then you want to see your wife having an affair. Wacko. Coming up on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less this coming Friday, episode 428 will make its appearance, taking you back to April 13th of 2010, 16 years ago, if you can believe it, featuring what I believe is a not only barbecue legend, but Barbecue Central Show's guest, a legendary Barbecue Central Show's guest, Billy Do-Rag Carroll. Do you remember Billy Do-Rag Carroll? I would be shocked. I don't know if even John was necessarily familiar with Do-Rag in the beginnings before he started doing the Best Moments show. At that point, John has told me people that have been on the show that I quite frankly have forgotten that have even been on the show. So if you are a longtime fan of this show, then you might remember Billy Do-Rag Carroll, lived in the South, wore do-rag, hence the name, wore do-rag all the time, gave me do-rags that I actually wore on the show, on camera, back when we lived in the first Bomb City studio in Euclid. Subsequently, Wycliffe, now Willoughby. Fun fact about Billy Do-Rag Carroll, one of the few that were actually in the Euclid studio, if you can believe it. for whatever reason, and I forget where Billy lives. I want to say maybe the Carolinas or Virginia, maybe further than that. Maybe it was one of those more dirty South places like Arkansas, Alabama, something like that. I apologize, Billy. Work was bringing him to Cleveland for the better part of a week, whatever it was, and he emailed me, hey, this is who I am. I'm a big fan. I'm going to be in Cleveland. Could I stop by during the show as a sit-in? I said, hey, rarely do I get this. Hardly happens. Would love to have you. He came over to my house, and he had a great sit-in, sat in for the whole segment. He brought me some homemade apple pie moonshine hooch. And by all accounts, not only was a great interview segment, we had a lot of fun leading into the show. We had fun for several hours after the show at that point. I was a different man back then, 16 years ago. And he was just fun and had a really great energy about him, shared a lot of great anecdotes, gave a lot of good live fire insight while he was on the show. So all things I appreciate as a host, of course. And then, of course, we stayed in regular contact for many, many, many years after that. Have since lost contact with Billy. So we say, Billy, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And really appreciate all the time you gave to the show back in the old days. And if you're not familiar with Billy Do-Rag Carroll, be sure to tune in to him or be sure to tune in to the Best Moments show this coming Friday, where you will get that introduction. You know, I'm going to leave that, come to it next week, second Tuesday. By the way, show programming update here for next week. If you thought you were getting, indeed, the Robert Moss ham segment, it's not happening. Lo and behold, Robert Moss will be in Spain on vacation, will not be doing the show. So, I'm not sure. We might punt until May for the ham segment, because the 21st, which is the following week, I'm already jam-packed, loaded with guests, and it's a full show. And then, of course, the week after that, we have embedded correspondence and some other guests, so it doesn't look like it's going to work out. So we'll probably just go ahead and punt till May, and then we will have the ham segment that everybody is waiting for. Embedded correspondence can't wait for the ham segment. Country ham, city ham, pressed ham. You know what I'm talking about. All right, well, I'm caught up here. So instead, I'll say Sam the Cooking Guy is in the green room. Stick around. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Howard Stern, Jim Rome, Dan Patrick, and Greg Rempe. The Mountain Rushmore of talk show entertainment. Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show.
And we welcome you back in. Before we get to Sam, Jason Pettis has a question. Have you ever had a guest on to talk about Hogs for the Cause in New Orleans? The answer is no. So I'm obviously very aware of that. I know it's like pediatric brain cancer research, if I'm not mistaken. Very specialized fundraiser that they do out there. Very well known amongst the barbecue community. Jason, if you have a contact, I would love to have it on. I would love to promote everything about that. Thank you for asking. Joining me now is the second hour, how do I want to say? First Tuesday, second hour, 14 past. Regular guest. That is just not very good either. It's our pal Sam the Cooking Guy is what I want to say. Hey, Sam.
Why don't you have ChatGPT write that line out for you next time?
I might. I don't think the mic is picking up.
Check. No?
Can you do a little tappy tap?
Shit, fuck.
Yeah, no, definitely not. All right, so now, wait, hold on. Let's just take a brief moment. This could be a my issue, not a you issue.
No, okay.
Are you using the Google Chrome?
Yeah.
All right. Just for fun, Use Safari. See if that doesn't fix it. Usually we don't say that, but over the last couple weeks, things are a little dicey.
Stand by.
I will stand by, of course. And we will wait for Sam the Cooking Guy to disconnect, open up the Safaris, and then use that link that I gave him in the Safaris. See if that doesn't work. I'm telling you, you're going to be so excited to see who we have 35 past the second hour. And you're going to be even more excited when I tell you who it is, because then we have the Would You Rather YouTube poll question of the week. And everybody's going to be laughing and going, oh, I can't wait to hear what she says on this. Or he. But in any event, it's going to be great. I feel like Sam has disconnected at this point and working back in. He's got that same look on his face for the last minute or so at least we know he's closed out. That he might be coming back in. Heaven forbid I have two guests that have crap microphones. I don't know if my heart can take it. I can tell you with 100% surety that the last guest of the evening will have proper sound, proper modulation. Now, I don't know if I should go back to the Heath Bennett thing now, or if I should not. It's taken him a long time to connect in. By the way, I want to push in on this shot. Let me do that. Yeah, that's the look in the back behind Sam's shoulder. If you're just watching on, or if you're just listening on podcast, you'll have to go back into the video. But if you look behind Sam in the video, as I just punched in there, dare I say, a gaggle of Emmy trophies in the back. Look at that. So it's in the top shelf, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting 6, I would say. How about now, Sam?
Can you hear me now?
I can.
I can't see you, though.
Bear with me. Now you can see us.
There you go.
Yes. Sorry. I was, as I was filling time, I said, hey, let me push in here. And all of a sudden, I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Emmys behind you. Is there more than that? 11. Wow, look at you. Emmy award winning.
But there's,
and you come on the show.
But there's 15. So a couple are in family places and whatever. It doesn't matter.
Maybe you would send me one. And I could put it behind me. Yeah. I would showcase that for you.
I'll send you one.
I wouldn't even take credit for me. I would be like, and by the way, here's one of Sam the Cooking Guy's 15 Emmys.
Dude, you can take credit for it. I do not care.
I could work in.
This
I could
is
work
your
it into
show.
conversation.
I want you to do what you want to do.
The Barbecue Central Show, Emmy award winning. Oh, by the way,
there you go.
Is. F you. Yeah. All right. So sorry, that's the wrong shot. Here we go.
One will be on the way. Yes, Marley Rumpy.
That's right. Happy to see you. By the way. Very, very happy to see you.
Happy to be seen.
Now,
Thank you.
Let's ruin it.
Good to be here.
Let's ruin it right now with the 100%. I'm sorry, with the YouTube Would You Rather poll question of the week. Sam,
love this.
Would you rather see one of your parents having an affair or see your spouse having an affair?
I've not heard the numbers.
Okay.
I'm going to just say my wife. I would rather Kelly. I could not see my parents having sex with even each other or someone else. I don't give a shit. I couldn't do it.
Sam, I have to say,
because
I am shocked and appalled that you would even feature that.
I don't want it. I'm just telling you. I didn't forget the affair part. I'm just going straight having sex with somebody else or each other. If I have to choose my parents who are no longer alive having sex, if If I had to walk in on that or walk in on Kelly with some guy or some girl, I'm not judging.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably going, I would rather not see my parents.
Because
I don't want to wreck them.
You understand, I mean, as we're going to now bring up the obvious.
Go ahead.
So now you are forced to either have to forgive Kelly for cheating on you or your marriage is over. Over walking in on your parents having an affair? One of your parents having an affair?
Here's what maybe you're forgetting. I went into this answer realizing everything was fucking hypothetical.
Yes.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about Kelly having that. It's just a straight shock value.
You couldn't imagine
my
like
parents
walking
having
in
sex. No, I do not ever want.
But it's not even
kids,
with them with each other. It's with somebody else, the neighbor, the mailman.
It's not how I took it. I don't.
It's an affair.
I don't want to see my father. No, my mother. No.
Wow.
I can't.
I'm shocked.
The age thing. And the funny thing is, you think back and when you thought your parents were old and they were probably younger than I am.
Yeah, 100%.
That's effed up.
Well,
effed up. I said to Kelly today, what kind of old people do you think we're going to be like? You know what she said? She goes, we're old. I go, no, you know what I mean. I mean, like
in the 70s?
I had a physical yesterday.
Yeah.
And all was great. But as I'm sitting in the waiting room, out comes like a super, I don't know how old, a guy with a cane and the gray haired wife. And everything looked just like, do we want to go this way? Do we want to push that button? Do they ask the questions? I said to Kelly, how do you go from being viral and healthy and feeling good and then that? And that's what I say. What are we going to be like there?
Here's what I say.
Am I going to be still saying, yeah, go ahead.
We all can't look like this couple, my parents.
Oh,
I mean,
that's a handsome couple.
These people are
Not
just
kidding,
unbelievable. Boy. They're virile. They're out grabbing the world by the taint. For crying out loud.
I do not grab the world by the taint.
That's how crazy they are. They're grabbing the world by the taint.
Not even the balls. They're going straight for the taint.
Straight taint.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Well, 85% of the YouTube voting public would rather see their parents have one of their parents having an affair. No, because we realize we are married and we don't want our marriage. Our marriage
no, we don't.
Would be over. Or you have to somehow forget, like, I would never forgive that. Like, you cheat on me, it's over, Johnny. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's it. So, but, I could happily continue to live my life if tomorrow I walked into my parents' house and one or the other was having an affair, or if it was,
if you saw
10
them
years
sex
ago.
Together.
Yeah.
Slamming away on the bed. You walk in, Greggy walks in.
Wait.
Hey, mate, where's me? And then you walk in and you see that. I'd have to rip my eyes out of my head. I could not continue to look at my mother across the dining room table or my father.
Because they had an affair?
Because I saw them having sex. Doesn't matter who it's with. I don't want to see that.
You don't even care about the affair. You're just talking about sex in general.
I just don't want to see any of that.
Wow.
And I would rather see it less with my parents and my wife.
Do you believe that maybe your parents never had sex? You are Jesus Christ reincarnated?
Here's what I know. There's 4 boys in my family. I know they had sex 4 times.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah. Maybe that's it, but that's fine. Can we change the subject?
I don't know. It seems I'm shocked that you're uptight about that. Like you did cocaine and crack and you're uptight about your parents having sex?
Yeah. It's two completely different things, man.
Yeah, 2 can kill you.
Different things.
The other one is natural.
No. Seeing your parents have sex.
Yes.
Here's a question for your audience.
Kelly in the house? We need to ask her. Get her immediately in here. We have to ask her.
I don't know if you want to be in the camera, but Greg asks a question, a YouTube poll question every show.
Would you rather
see, I took it to having sex.
Yes.
Can I
that's
phrase it that way?
Okay. I mean, it is sex, right?
Would you rather
see one of your parents
walk in on your parents having sex?
No. On one of your parents having an affair.
Would you rather walk in on one of your parents having an affair
or me
having an affair? I said that. She said her parents.
She said you, right?
It's hypothetical. I know it's not going to happen with Kelly. I
think this is a Canadian thing now that I'm thinking about it.
Maybe. I'm so polite.
Yeah. Wow.
I am so damn
The only other person that said it on the show was part of the Baseball and Barbecue podcast, or half of them. Len Aberman said he would rather walk in on a spouse. Wild stuff.
Wait.
Yeah.
Also a Jew.
I mean, I don't know. If he's a Jew or not,
like
I don't care. But I mean,
I know I don't. I'm not saying you care.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there may be something there.
So you're saying Jews would rather see their spouses cheat on them than their parents.
Maybe we've had an effed up childhood and we couldn't handle that. That would be the thing that would ruin us forever.
I guess. Wow. I gotta flash this up here because this is hilarious. Jason Pettis is on a roll here this evening. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That is not the right one. This
again not
is the right one. He is not Sam. Sam the cucking guy.
maybe he is if that's what.
Oh my God, Jason, very good. You win prize for best comments here this evening. All right, Sam. So I do have a guest coming up behind you here. So time is of the essence, of course, and I had no idea we were going to go down the Sam's Damage rabbit hole the way we did.
It was your rabbit hole, buddy.
I didn't know we were going to go down it that far. I thought you were going to give an answer. I was going to give the stats, and away we moved. There we go.
I did give an answer.
Yes. All right.
Me and 15% of the audience.
Yes, and 100% of the Zions in your house, by the way, would rather see their parents. So
no,
you did a video. I'm shocked. Where did you come up with the idea of doing the Masters dinner?
My youngest.
You don't strike me as
my youngest. My youngest is the golfer in the family. I can golf. I don't golf well.
How many times a year do you golf?
I don't know. None. The last time I golfed was in the country of Jordan.
Wow, that was years ago.
Boys. Yeah, it was 2019. That's the last time I golfed. And I can golf well for 3 or 4 holes. Then it goes bad, and then I get bored.
Yeah,
and then I just want to ride the cart and drink, or have fun, whatever. Yeah. So Zach is our golfer, and Zach said a couple of years now he said you should do this, and this year he said you should do it. And I looked at Rory McIlroy's menu, and I went, let's do this. And it was, I don't know what he thought when he suggested it, but I looked at it and I went, I can't just make, there was 5 appetizers, 4 sides, 2 main courses. I can't just pick a few that I would like. I have to make the entire menu. And I made it. I made the entire menu. And it's our longest video. It's like 40-ish minutes to date. But it was really fun. We really enjoyed it. And I liked it. It was great. So the baby of the family said, Dad, you should make this.
Was there, how, is that something that you think you'll do more of? We start making menus?
Reading the comments, I should be doing this every year now.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's probably now become an instant tradition for us, and we'll do it.
So you've reviewed the menu. Do you believe that Rory McIlroy had even one singular finger in generating that menu, or did he have a cook do it?
100%.
Oh.
No, because no. In generating or cooking it.
Like he's the one that came up with all these ideas for dishes.
He's the one. Yeah. And here's why I know this, because a couple of the items, the Irish champ is mashed potatoes with green onions, a lot of green onions. One of the greatest things ever.
Yummo.
Very Irish, very, very Rory McIlroy. The tuna carpaccio is from a restaurant in New York called Le Bernardin, and it's apparently one of his favorite. So I'm talking about it, one of his favorite dishes. So he chose the shit that he likes to eat. Yeah, and that's the way it is. Hideki Matsuyama had a very Japanese-inspired menu when it was his time to be the host of the dinner.
Yeah.
As Scotty Scheffler had, as I said in the thing, very Americanized version of stuff. So, yeah, no, they're very involved in this, at least from the reading I've done.
I don't follow golf at all. Golf is the worst.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if it's worse.
What's
than
worse?
soccer.
Would you rather eat onions or watch
Soccer.
golf?
Ooh. I might try onions again, to be honest. Like, golf is bad.
You might like them, actually.
Golf, to me, is right up there with soccer and fishing. Like, I can't possibly pick which one I would rather not do the most. I mean, it's all bad. But knowing this now makes... So, I don't know if you remember, like 25 years ago, Tiger Woods won. Fuzzy Zeller made some offhanded racist comment about, fried chicken, blah, blah, blah. So, this is the dinner he was talking about.
This is the dinner he was talking about.
Right.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Right.
The guy
It's
who
all
wins
full
the
circle
Masters
now.
this year is the host of the dinner the next year. And it's 2 days before the Masters starts. So the Masters begins Thursday.
Yes.
Tonight is the dinner.
Oh.
They're having what we made right now.
Do you think you made it better? I know you have no way to compare it, but do you believe you made it better?
No, I
No?
would never in a million years think I made it better.
Why not?
Ever.
I'm the cooking guy.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not. They've got like it's a golf course, and I'm sure they bring in great guys and stuff like that. And I think their detail and stuff like that was pretty good. I just will say that like it said the fillet, the little filet mignon, right? They didn't say anything that they put on it. And I did that butter, soy, garlic thing that I think made it really good. It just said seared salmon. It didn't say anything. And I did the melted butter with the lemon drizzle over the top of it. It was great. So I did them my way. I did them in a way that I think are reproducible. I think you could go watch the video and then go, fuck, I can make all this shit, which is all what our show is, which I always try to do. So, yeah, I don't think I made it better, but I think I made it in a way that people could make it at home. That's it. And I will say it was all effing delicious.
Do you you like pimento cheese sandwich?
My nephew said to me, the only thing you're missing, Uncle, was you didn't make the pimento cheese sandwich. I go, where's fucking somebody told me to make that stupid thing? But I go, we made 12 things. A 40-minute YouTube video, we made 12 effing things. I did not now need to make the snack that you could buy from the club cart or whatever it's called as it goes by.
I'm not playing you off.
Wow, that's number 3.
Not playing you off. I know.
Sounded like
it. Yeah, it's been a travesty. So you take off 1 week and then it's like you never rode a bike before in your life. Before I let you go, Sam, what should I be making for dinner tomorrow night?
You should make our video from today celebrating National Beer Day.
Oh.
No, there's only 2 things.
Yes.
Made a beer glazed spatchcocked smoked chicken that by itself was really good. Spatchcock a chicken, you cook it in the last 10 minutes, you're glazing it with this little beer glaze that we made. It was fantastic. But then you turn it into a flatbread. And honestly, one of the best parts about the flatbread is I made my own dough, and in the dough, not water, but beer. Beer dough flatbread with this chicken and caramelized onions, which you hate and whatever. It was so effing good. So good. People should make that. That's what people should make. Like I had an answer tonight.
Yeah,
I thought about it.
You did, and you came through in the clutch as always. It's Sam the Cooking Guy, who is
here for you, buddy.
Ever so close to 4 million YouTube subscribers, crossing over that threshold. We will continue to watch that, and more importantly, we will have you, if you can believe it, in May next time.
Oh, no, you won't. Wait, May.
No?
May. Yes, you'll have me in May, sir. You won't have me in June.
All right.
Wait,
so
June. Maybe June. Maybe June. I'll let you know. I'm going to be in Japan, but I'll let you
Maybe we could pre-record before you go to Japan.
You don't like to do that. We'll figure it out. I'll deal with the dates.
All right. Sam, as always.
Okay. All right, my friend.
All right. See you later. There is Sam, the cooking guy. Right there. Our 35 past the second hour guest has filed in, and we will go ahead and do this quick piece of business as I talk to you quickly about McAuliffe Cigars. Hey-o! Are you ready for a cigar experience built on history and passion? Let me tell you about McAuliffe Cigars, a partnership forged between Texas passion and a Cuban cigar-making dynasty whose heritage spans back to the 1930s. Whether you seek the nuanced elegance of the Magdalia or the complex power of the Leyenda, McAuliffe offers a symphony of flavor for every palate. And don't forget about the ever-expanding color series, an unmatched smoking experience coupled with an unmatched value, white being the most recent color release. Each cigar handcrafted in Esteli, Nicaragua by the legendary Gomez Sanchez family. McAuliffe delivers tradition and quality in every draw. Taste the tradition. Visit McAuliffeCigar.com to find a retailer near you. That's MICALLEF. Cigars, plural, McAuliffeCigars.com. You won't be sorry. And we are back right after this. Stick around.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Whole packers, full racks, legs and thighs, injecting butts. If you've never heard this before, you might think you found the best XXX show ever. Let's get back to the most homoerotic host out there today, Greg Rempe.
Hey, we thank Sam, the cooking guy, for joining us last segment. 3.86 million YouTube subs to his credit. And will he get to 4 million by the end of the year? Time will tell. Speaking of time, it's time to make a call to the bullpen. We'll bring in the left-hander or the right-hander, whatever. It is baseball season. Some of you might remember the name. Some of you might remember the name Marley. Either one is correct, because we have Marley Rempe on the show. Hey, Mar. Hi. Okay, well, that did not work. Why is that not working? Yes. Hello? All right. It's been one of those days. You can hear me through the cans, right? Yeah. All right. Stand by. Right. Chocolate chop. No. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's not working.
Get that big stuff out of here.
Well, I feel like this is my fault because I should have been down here checking the microphone, but nobody's ever on that microphone. So let's say this. Marley, we congratulate you for passing your cosmetology boards. You did it.
Thanks.
Maybe next week we can dive into it a bit further and I can figure out what the hell is wrong with my thing. All right. Have a good night. Sorry. Maybe we'll set up a computer in a different room and have you use a different mic. I don't know what the hell is going on with this. How embarrassing. And by the way, my kid.
Get that big stuff out of here.
All right. Well, let's do a quick recap of where the poll is sitting currently. Hey, would you rather see one of your parents having an affair or see your spouse having an affair? And 85% of you are saying parents. Change that shot. And I guess that's going to do it for this evening. I'll get to the email next week that Heath Bennett sent in. Heath, we kind of got there, but there you go. This would not be a good Rempe episode for the surprise guest to be Mama Rempe. It is not.
Get that big stuff out of here.
It is not. All right. Please get me out of hell immediately, if not sooner. All the way back in the first hour, we had Malcolm Reed. After Malcolm Reed, we had Len and Jeff from the Baseball and Barbecue podcast. Then, in the second hour, was a Sam the Cooking Guy. And then, while I thought it was going to be a surprise congratulations segment with my daughter Marley, a fresh board-certified cosmetologist, that's where I was last week. My very expensive microphone is very not working. So we're going to have to figure that out. In any event, big show planned for you next week. I believe we have a David Gafford sighting. Robert Moss will be out, but we'll have him back in May. And other guests, too, so stay tuned for that. Maybe I have all the issues worked out. I mean, I've only been doing it for 20 years. One of these days, we're going to have a good show, I promise. So, how do I always leave you? September 11th, 2001, I will never forget. And until next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, this is your program host and proud U.S. American, Greg Rempe, saying, Shabba!
Hey, what's up? This is JM, host of the Celebrity Grill podcast on iTunes. And you're listening to the Barbecue Central Radio Network. All barbecue and grilling, all the time.